I think because he keeps purposely typing the letter N. That is the reason why he keeps getting blacklisted. Okay, so I don't need that up anymore. Which means I can move this over here. And I can projector, create output. Yeah, I have Nightbot set to not allow the letter N. Okay, we got another area for Toad School. You typed the letter N. And that's all you had to do. Is type the letter N. Alright. Wait, stream disappeared? No, we should be good. $8:34. Okay, okay. That was a minute ago. I was like, what is going on? I'm really sorry to Scarlet and Violet for my computer doing this Switch 2 so dirty. It really is because my computer's trying to do too much. Oh, that seems to have fixed it a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, apparently we're connected to the internet. I did not want to do that. Look above and break below. Hello and welcome. You can type N as long as it's attached to other letters. You just can't type a single letter N. I need a shiny for the stream because I'm falling behind? Nonsense. We're doing alright. My stream's lagging, but we're doing alright progression-wise. I hate that Toad School runs. It is so annoying. It has been a while, yeah. Do me a favor, guys. Let me know what you're watching on. Are you watching like the vertical stream, or are you watching the horizontal stream? Should be able to comment. No, it's fine either way, Marcus. I was just wondering whether people were doing the cell phone or the computer method, or if we were watching the regular or the vertical. I thought I would give it a try. I don't think this is going to be a good long-term solution just because my computer's trying so hard right now, and I don't want to cause any more issues. It's giving me an error saying like high CPU usage, so it's really my computer having issues. Let's see if I can enable performance mode. See what that does for us. It's a little bit better, but I just don't think my computer's up to snuff for dual output. I never thought I would see the day where my computer was falling behind. That's disappointing. I am kind of wondering, it's saying CPU usage is high. I'm wondering if it's just because it's not firing through my graphics card like it should, or if it's saying CPU usage is high when it really means my graphics card usage is high. Like to output in both horizontal and short form. Oh, Nightbot won't block you. It should be YouTube that does that. Yeah, Nightbot don't care. Fletchinder, get lost, bro. Nobody wants you around, Fletchinder. Although, I do gotta say, that flame body is, calling my name. That may be useful later on. Much, much later on. Not as part of the run, but if it saves me time later, oh, maybe not. That flame body, though, it's hitting some kind of way. Oh, Nightbot did the timing out. Don't misunderstand that. Nightbot did time them out for saying the letter N. That's because I have Nightbot programmed to do so. Other times, YouTube will do it automatically. Hey, Mr. Twirtles, welcome. Long time no see. Let me guess. You are in vertical mode. I'm just gonna guess. We'll instantly box this. Hey, yep. I wanted to do a test in stream in vertical mode and see who popped up, because it's been a very long time since I've done vertical mode. And vertical mode does tend to pull people in a little bit harder. How many shinies I get so far? I got 3 for this round. So we've done the Stone Titan, the Bug Gym, and the Grass Gym. Trying to unlock the ability to get more ingredients bought, I want to do a Spinnerack shiny hunt. But I can't buy bell peppers. Green peppers. Oh yeah, I got the Switch too. I need to do a Team Starbase. Progression-wise, it says my next thing should be the Bombardier before Team Flare, or Star, or whatever. Alright, planning ahead for when we eventually get this chat. What are we nicknaming the Toadstool? Based on scaling a team, Starbase should be next. I would believe that. But I think the Bird Titan makes it so that I can swim or something stupid like that. Which could open up some water types. But the Bird Titan also may open up those green peppers. Gonna be honest, Mr. Twirtles, I don't think I'm even going to try. Which also, incidentally, means the death of Brasquane as a channel. So we're looking to figure out a way around that. Ah, sorry, look above. We are doing a shiny-only badge quest. So before I fight each gym leader or each badge, obtain each badge, I have to collect a new shiny Pokemon. So to start off the game, we got given a unshiny Pokemon, had to farm for a shiny Porygon 2. Then I was able to go and fight the Rock Titan Cloth. Then I farmed for a shiny Lechonk, was able to go and fight the Bug Gym Leader, and then I did a shiny Corvisquire, and was able to go and find Brassius, the Grass Gym Leader. So right now we're looking for anything that'll shine, but we found Toadstool, Outbreak. All of my shinies so far are from Outbreak, so it seems that it's given us a little bit better shiny luck than Sandwiches are at the moment, because I don't have a shiny charm. So we're hunting down these Toadstool, looking for a shiny one to see if we can progress to the next badge. I kind of feel like it's a bluff too, Mr. Twirtles, because they said the same thing about the Switch, and they did brick people's Switches for modding when done incorrectly. I think it's going to be the same because it's the same operating system, but it's just not worth it to mess around and find out, to me. With how expensive the Switch 2 is, I'm like, I'm okay with the channel dying if that's what's gonna happen. Toasty or Scoop? Okay. I can see it. I can see it. Another obstacle to modding the Switch is Nintendo learned from their mistake with the Switch 1. It's not going to be as simple as inserting something into the Joy-Con rail to mod. It's going to be a hardware modification, and it's going to be a long time before that's available, for one. And for two, it's something that will have to be sold, and I think there's going to be some hesitancy on people willing to sell something such as that because of what happened to other creators of said paraphernalia. So I think just overall, it's going to be a lot harder and a lot less common to have those, but I could be wrong. Either way, not something that I personally want to mess around and find out with. Especially as I look to pursue other avenues with content creation. I'm really not interested in doing that. there's a really good chance that somebody already has succeeded. You didn't even want to try to mod your Switch 1? Yeah, understandable. Understandable. WTF just happened to my outbreak? No way did I KO them all. Did I miss the message? I don't think I can actually get up there, can I? I might be able to. I saved before. Just for this reason. You just enjoy the comedy and time together? Well, thank you, Marcus. I would say the Switch 2 is worth it. It is running this game better. Not that my computer would lead you to believe that, because like I do have to give the Switch 2 the benefit of the doubt here. Like, it really is just my computer struggling. The Switch 2 is running this flawlessly. My computer's just running way too hard right now. Wait. Yeah, I guess my time zone switched. So that's why that's not working. The screen tearing is going crazy. You talk about like lag? What is screen tearing? Are you talking about the jumping frames? Hey, Starkiller. Yeah. Yeah, that's my computer. Okay, so I can't... What if I just reset what's spawned right now? You found my short roasts a little bit ago? Yeah. Yeah, look above. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably. Depends on whether the wife wants to read her book and whatnot, but I might be able to find a little time tomorrow. And I won't be multi-streaming, that's for sure, because my computer is just saying I can't process this. Okay, we got a Marl over here. But, once again, oh, I can get to that one. I can get there. I just couldn't have gotten to the Swablu up there. Okay. Got some Porygon 2. We got some Buizel. And we got... Ooh, a mystery. Let's go check out the mystery. Yeah, I really do be apologizing for the quality of the stream. Hey, have a great night. Look above. Oh, drat. I thought that outbreak was going to be right here, but it's up there. I can't get up there. Gosh dang, this is littered with trash. AJ Reynolds joining.
The grass cone collection. 10 months, that is a lot. Wow.
Double digits is what that is. That's phenomenal. Yeah, I can't even get up there to see what that Pokemon is. Question for the stream. Should I restart the stream once again? This time only streaming in one mode. Got to a point where you can just chill. Let's push through as is. Alright, bet. So I might as well visit right here, because this should be a fly spot. I wouldn't say they have a NASA computer, but my computer is pushing like 8 years old. And I am doing like, the Switch 2 is doing 60 frames per second. And my computer's trying to also show me on a screen 60 frames per second. While processing both the input, the output, and the upload, my computer is doing a lot. Most people don't dual output, at least to shorts and vertical, because I'm having to render images for a vertical and I'm having to render images for a horizontal. If I was to stream to, say, Twitch and YouTube, what that becomes is not a processing power, because I'm only having to render the image once for horizontal, but I'm uploading it twice. This is because I'm processing 2 videos at the same time, basically, is what's happening. And unfortunately, I don't think it's a RAM issue. I think it's solely my CPU is maxed out, and I have an i7 like a 7th generation iCore 7. So I think I might need to seriously consider upgrading my computer. There's a good chance that my laptop might actually process this better, because it's got an AMD Ryzen 7 with a GeForce NVIDIA. It was good 7 years ago. Red says, is the Switch 2 worth it with the current lineup? No, absolutely not. I would wait to see if they update a model and do a limited edition, like Pokemon one or Zelda one or something like that. Something cool. Right now with the game lineup, it's not worth it just for the prettier images. It really isn't. Okay, chat, what color is Shiny Meryl? Is Shiny Meryl pink or green? Green. Green? Green. Yellow. Oh, that is a fat Meryl. I'm gonna have to do this run again for Scarlet after I get my crap figured out. Porygon, you can float. You know that, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Good Slowpory. I assure you that's not shiny. Get it. Ah, yeah, I changed it about 2 weeks ago. Starkiller playing The Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on their Switch 2. Yeah, everything's at an angle. We got an old TV behind us that we can play Pokemon Fire Red on at any point in time. Eventually I will be finishing up my Pokemon Coliseum run and starting it anew twice. Once in Japanese and once in English. Merrill of the number of Merrill in the outbreak are starting to go down. This is where I start picnicking, yeah? Picnic camping for spawns, spawn camping. The more Merrill I actually fight, the higher my XP. HP? Potentially. Regular battles, not auto battles. So you're talking about like the EV points, right? The effort value points. Hi, cat. You use them for EV training. Yeah, makes sense. Would you stop biting my ears? What was that all about? You've always wanted to play Coliseum, but never been able to get a GameCube and game because you don't have the money? Dude, you're looking at like $300 to play this game. Like, play Coliseum. On legitimate hardware. It's expensive. Okay, cat, would you stop? You're like slipping off and clawing me. Okay, hi. You also don't think you have the TV input for the GameCube composite? You can get converters. Nice cat. This cat is a spaz. It's a menace to society as well. This sounds like you. What I should actually do is I should try fooling around with just Streamlabs, or sorry, just OBS, because it is a very well-known fact that Streamlabs is a resource hog for no reason. Like, my computer could potentially handle this really well, and it's just Streamlabs freaking out and processing things twice. You've been called a menace to society lots of times. It's a poor carpenter that blames his hammer for loose nails. Yeah, I probably should. The problem is, it takes an immense amount of setup, like to get all of the scenes and stuff where they would need to be. But I really should do it because I think it's a better platform. Streamlabs has its benefits because it allows dual output, whereas OBS doesn't. At least not natively. Oh, hi, Flat. Baby. But maybe I'll poke around with that tonight. Because that could fix, like, all of my problems if I just get good with that. Oh, good luck if I test tonight. Thanks, thanks. Oh, that was a random Dunsparce. Okay, I was like, what the heck was that blob? I guess we'll know tomorrow. Would it help if I did this by chance? I mean, it does help a little bit, but I also can't see very well what I'm looking at. And on the stream, it's too lagged. Short format? Yeah, Wiss. What's up? Wait. You just chatted on that, but... what is going on with my chat? Oh, I see. You beat Sky Temple last night, so you have Tulin now? Nice. I just barely saw that message. Okay, well, we're not frame stuttering near as bad as we were. Downside is, I can barely see the stream. Yeah, chat is only showing up in some feeds. You thought it was just you? No. No, it's... if you're on the short, you're only seeing the shorts. Chat, if you're on the live... if you're on the horizontal, you're only seeing the horizontal stream. I was hoping that it would recognize that these two chats need to be in the same place and show them, but no. If I put the chat up on the stream, you would see all the messages, just as if I was streaming to Twitch. I wasn't expecting this to treat it as two separate streams. Your TV doesn't show chat for some reason? Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus. In that case, let me click here. Okay, go ahead and type a message there, Marcus. There you go. So now it's appearing on the TV for you. And that thing is vibrant green, so I don't think we'll run a chance of missing it. Nice. Getting problems fixed. Love it. Love to see it. You're gonna switch back to the other stream now? y'all thinking? No shiny charm. Only outbreak. Nothing special. How long do you think it's gonna take? An hour? Coincidentally enough, that's less time than we have. Let's hope for under an hour. 15 minutes. I could see it happening. 30 minutes. Seems the average there is 30 minutes. How much time do we have? So you have an estimate? My estimate is about 40 minutes. Pretty much until the wifey gets home. I wish it would return to being sunny outside so I can distinguish these colors a little bit easier. My wife does not play Pokemon. She played Ruby, Omega Ruby with me a little bit back when we were dating. But more of to check out what one of my interests was. She didn't hate it. She just didn't thoroughly enjoy it either. She loved Breath of the Wild, though. Have her play with a hide and seek, huh? That could be fun. Yeah. Marcus, are you about college age? High school age? Younger than that? I think we had talked about this at one point, and I think you were, last that I checked, just a little about high school. Senior this coming school year, okay. in a relationship, especially pertaining to dating, when dating, if an ultimatum ever enters into the dating scenario, it is time to walk. And that is wisdom. Should have used a fairy sandwich. Would that aid in the spawning of a Meryl outbreak? I guess it would increase the odds a little bit. What's the ingredient needed for a fairy sandwich? Tomato. I have tomatoes. If I do a link, a union circle, is it gonna kick me out of here? Is it gonna like ruin what I got going on? Might reset my outbreaks. Yeah, that would be no bueno. Then we have no choice but to press on. I mean, so far, all of my shinies have been found in outbreaks, no sandwich, so in like less than an hour. So I think we kind of have a good thing going. The good news is the Meryl are pretty inquisitive, so they're like chasing after me. Mass outbreak shiny odds 1 in 1,365. That's not bad. It's not bad. Compared to the 1300 Jirachi resets, yeah, this ain't bad at all. By comparison, this is easy. Not to mention, I'm getting like 20 resets per minute, or 20 spawns per minute. Just put it into a document that you'll print out tomorrow, and the quote is going on your wall in relationship, especially pertaining to dating. When dating, if an ultimatum ever enters the dating scenario, it is time to walk. That is, I love it. I guess I never really did finish that thought tangent. The reason being is, if an ultimatum enters your relationship while dating, either one of two things is going to happen. One, the ultimatum isn't coming from the person you're dating. Or two, that just sets the precedent for ultimatums in the future that are of a more serious nature. From one of the wisest men you met. Can't have met many wise men then. That was a Harry Potter reference of a sort. When my wife and I were dating, there arose an occasion where she gave me an ultimatum. And she said, I can't do this if you continue in this way. You know, being vague about the whole situation is what I'm doing right now. She was very direct in what she was saying. So I'm intentionally being vague because the reason doesn't exactly matter. But she said, you're going this way and I'm over here. If we're going to continue dating, I need you to not be going this way. You know, something you're doing, something I don't want you to do. Ultimatum. And because I had made a promise to myself, if there ever came a time where I was given such an ultimatum as that, the answer was clear. And so I stuck to what I promised myself years before. I said, if this pops up, this is where I walk. And I said, all right, I will not be changing that. So this is clearly not going to work out. I don't see the point in discussing it further. And we didn't talk for like 2 months. No official breakup, nothing like that. Just an understanding of, hey, if you continue doing this, we will not be dating anymore. Me acknowledging, all right, I will be continuing to do this, so this isn't going to work out. I thought that was the breakup, but we never like made it official or anything. And so fast forward like a month, 2 months down the road, and we start talking again. She never thought we'd broken up over it. I did. And come to find out, she did a lot of serious reflecting and thinking while we were apart, and came to the conclusion that it wasn't her that was putting the pressure on me for the ultimatum. It was her mother. It was her family that told her to give an ultimatum, and she hated herself from the moment it came out of her mouth. So for me, it was both. It wasn't coming from my wife, it was coming from pressure put on her by her family, and I called it, and I didn't cave to that. I acknowledged that, you know, this wasn't from you. This doesn't sound like the person I'm dating. I'm not going to do that. Peace out. Evidently, it worked out. She retracted the ultimatum, and we were able to proceed with the relationship. Yeah. For clarification purposes, I will say the ultimatum was based around religion. And I think that that's really all that needs to be said. And that, to be fair, perfectly valid argument to have, perfectly valid reason to not have a relationship work out. It's like, hey, you believe this, I believe this. Somewhere in the middle, we're not going to meet up. Like, not okay. Like, you do have to have an understanding and agreement for things like that, or else it probably statistically isn't going to work. And that's what her parents were telling her. Is like, there's no way that this could possibly work. You guys are too different, yada 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 yada. But we worked it out through talking and not putting down ultimatums. It was a, okay, you believe this in a large scale, I believe this in a large scale, where's our common ground? And establishing that and saying, okay, we can work with that. Dominic trying to finish the decks. Good luck to you. Ultimately, ultimatums are not conducive to a healthy relationship because it leaves somebody feeling entitled and superior because they got their way, and the other person with a residual resentment that will always come up in an argument. Well, I sacrificed this for you. I gave up this for you. And that's just sandy footing. Not a good place to be. But ultimatums come from a place of intolerance, unwillingness to negotiate. Nearly 300 in 2 days. Dang, nice. Is that a shiny dex or just the living dex? Well, thank you for this abundance of advice. Glad to share some wisdom that was learned a painful way. Doesn't Gen 10 have like some religious aspect to it? Gen 10? I have no idea. I haven't heard much of anything about Gen 10 aside from allegedly it's going to be in the region of Greece. So, Dominic, what are you missing on your Dex journey there? Not that I can really help out, because, you know, I have like 3 Pokemon caught at the moment, but... You have both games as you like your OT? Very nice. I am an OT snob myself, and I'm not making fun of you with that term. I call myself a OT snob. If it doesn't have my OT on it, I don't want it. Especially when it comes to shinies. Quite a bit. That was also kind of a reference to Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin. I'm something of a scientist myself. You are a trader and a collector. The more... Always need OTs. Seen 289, caught 289. Oh man, you know, par for the course, anyways. Oh, hold the phone. That one looks weird. It's not shiny, but it looks weird. Okay. Kind of wonder like how many Meryl I've spawned. Giving shiny look. Thanks. I have not been doing any schoolwork. You gonna go back to the grind? See ya. Thanks, Dominic, for stopping in and chatting with us. Yeah, I haven't been doing schoolwork or anything. But, I also don't have the ability to hunt down most of the stakes, and you can get the Ruinous Quartet without doing any of the history lessons. I already have the locations memorized. I had a video out going over their locations on day 1 of the game being out. Oh, that was probably for... No, that was me. The homeroom teacher helps with raids. Makes sense. Good if you are farming Herba Mystica. I've never gotten a raid where I've gotten more than 5 Herba Mystica in a raid before. I feel like the amount of time we've put into this outbreak, I would have found 2 of our earlier shinies by now. Like, Porygon wasn't even a attempt, it was just, we showed up and it was there. Porygon 2 Outbreak had boosted odds? Yeah, that makes sense. Lechonk and Corvisquire were also really fast, too. Looks like you can, Aaron. You kind of want to play, but you sold your Switch, so you can't at the moment. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you still have all your games? I would assume since you were originally going to buy the Switch 2, you kept those. I'm not sure. It goes based on increments. I think Aaron's up to like 3 hours the next time that happens or something ridiculous. I could do this all day. Evidently, so can Aaron. It was just a warning. This game requires no skills. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Just sheer dumb luck. And perseverance. Maybe a little mental fortitude. Lost audio? Well, that's no good. Okay, I do still have an outbreak. Your bro brought your truck around, and your audio must have been connected to Bluetooth. Ah, gotcha. I'll get ya. Yeah. I need to update his image. Most definitely. Dr. Snapper, welcome. I'm not sure what Marcus did to piss off Nightbot. You got Violet, but man, you wish you'd got Scarlet? Past suits you better than Robomons? Yeah. I was not a fan of Iron this, Iron that, Iron everything. I like the Fluttermane. The Roaring Moon. Sandy Shots. Even Great Tusk was better. Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns was dope. Catch these Iron Hands outside. How about that? CS la vie. Is that live and learn? Oh, c'est la vie. That's a phrase. Yeah, that is live. Knowing that it's French and not Spanish changes everything. Oh, no worries. Fancy French. Yeah, Marcus. Nightbot's set to delete that letter so that people can't spell out a certain racial slur. Come on, game. We got like 3 more minutes left. Give us something. Unknown there, Marcus. I know chatbot is set specifically for English, but I don't know if YouTube has worldwide language. Why would it time you out for saying no? Oh, no. It only times out a single letter. So if people type in the whole slur, it will time them out. obviously, for typing the slur, but people will spell out the word by just posting one letter at a time, so it spells it vertically. I had it delete N, so they couldn't do that. Hard mode shiny hunting, hidden abilities only. What exactly does hidden abilities only entail? Like, make it so that I have to find a shiny with a certain hidden ability, or what? Go for jumbo shiny only. That would indeed make the challenge more difficult. Just English curse words and slurs, I think. I'm sure there will be. I just think it's gonna require a hard mod. Come to think of it, I think I had chatbot stop banning people for that and just delete the message with the warning for that reason. Ooh, you almost tricked me, Meryl. It came out in X and Y. No, I think it just deletes it and gives you a warning. Is the allowing of gifts new? No. No, it's just I'm letting people know every periodically if they're not receiving gifted memberships to go in and allow them. They needed to have been allowed for a long time. Alright. Well, we will do one more check, one more picnic, see if something shines. If not, we will have to end the stream with the bust. Ooh, sometimes those Merrills in the light trip me out. Nightbot has a script, yeah. That was a lot of water mice. There's an epidemic going on here. Hate that put in this time and it's not shining, and this raid, or not this raid, but this outbreak will be gone tomorrow. Dr. Snapper, you have a fantastic night. I wonder if I can roll the clock back and have this raid stay here for a while. I'm being chocolated. Alright. I don't see a shiny Merrill, so I think we're gonna have to end. So we will catch you guys next time.